Good morning, everyone. Bright and early on this, well, it's not really sunny, it's overcast. We're finally in fall in LA. On my way to a special meeting with a musician, a music tuber that you may have heard of. I'll show you who that is in just a second. This is Drew Forde.
Yo!
It's me, Gabby. We're having a nice little meeting talking about classical music and whatnot. Drew, how have you liked LA so far?
You know, it is so different from New York. It's like New York's sunny, more chill cousin. New York is so much
That makes sense though. That makes sense. So yeah, we're here talking about classical music, making creative stuff. It's gonna be some fun times,
yes.
And you're gonna see what's up for sure. Hey guys, what's up? Just got home. My phone unfortunately died in the middle of our talk, but oh my god, I got so much valuable information from Drew. He really knows what he's talking about when it comes to content creation, collaboration, and I just really loved picking his brain when it came to talking about the evolution of classical music, which is something that we are both really passionate about. I'll link all of his stuff down below. If you haven't heard of him, ThatViolaKid, I'll link down his Instagram handles, Facebook, YouTube. He just came out with a new single. Music video just released today. It's called Duality. Make sure you guys go check it out. I'll link that all in the description box below. I'm actually now about to go into a call with another friend of mine. I guess today is just going to be a big day about collaborations and shout-outs of classical music content creators that do awesome things. Her name is Katherine Emeneth. We're going to be talking about some musicians and just stuff that she's doing. She runs a course called the Flute Player's Playbook. It's actually for all kinds of musicians who are aiming to be studio teachers. I'll link all her info in the info box below or above if you're watching this on Facebook. You should really check her out. She's got some really great content on her page that you should really check out. So yeah, I'm gonna need this phone because, you know, phone call, actually need the phone, and I filmed this on my phone, so be right back and enjoy some cool B-roll until then. Okay, I'm all back. Excuse me if I seem a little wider away. I'm working with a wide lens right now. It's actually what I usually use on my phone to film because on the iPhone, video is naturally a little more zoomed in as opposed to when you take just pictures on it. So I like to use a wide lens. I'll also link that in the description below if you're interested in looking into gear. That's something I'm definitely going to talk about more later on in this channel, but I actually have a case on my phone right now that is used to attach it, but for some reason or whatever, I jacked up the place where you're supposed to attach it and it's kind of broken, so I'm trying not to use the wide lens unless I'm like talking like this. I'm just testing it out right now to see if it's really careful. So if I look farther away, that's why. Anyways, I had a great call with Katherine. We talked about a lot of good stuff. And, you know, I really have to thank my friend Tracy for kind of getting my butt onto this, what I like to call collaboration station, and just trying to go out there and meet other collaborators. I was talking to her recently, and she said that's something she'd really like to see me do more, and I couldn't agree more. I've always wanted to collaborate with more people, and after a conversation I had with her yesterday, I just like, you know what, let's do this now. Why wait? And it just so happened that Drew reached back out to me right away. We had already previously talked about connecting because if you follow him along, he's moved cross country all the way from New York to Los Angeles, and Tracy introduced us to each other. I told him, hey, let's meet up, and then I reached out to him again once he was moved out and maybe a little more settled, and hey, I made it happen. And so moving on from that, I have to start practicing. Well, I've already started practicing, but I'm sure I mentioned to you in the last vlog, possibly another vlog before that, but this upcoming weekend I'm going to San Francisco because Rainey, my friend, is getting married, and I'm going to be playing the Mozart Quintet with a string quartet from the conservatory up there. I've never worked with them before, but I think it's always really so refreshing to get invited and have the opportunity to play with people you've never worked with before, especially in like such a short period of time. It's just like really intensely collaborating on music together is just something that's just my jam. And with that, I'm gonna get to practicing. Wow, okay, so I have to pack up and leave to go teach now. Time really flies by when you're really into the practice sessions. Like, I thought I had like actually way more time to practice the Mozart than I did, but guess not. Oh well, it happens sometimes. I'm actually gonna, so I gotta pack this puppy up right now, head over to teach. I'll only be teaching it a half hour initially, and then I'll have plenty of time to get back to that Mozart and catch up with you all. So see you in a second. Alright, just got done with my lesson not too long ago. I just moved my car back to the parking lot. Normally on Wednesdays when I go teach, there isn't really any parking spots because it's like the busiest time during teaching hours. So I'm just here in my car chilling. I'm about to set up my clarinet and practice in the car. Now, why am I practicing in the car and not in the studio that I have right behind me? As you can see the little EMC in the back? That's where I teach. Well, because there's only 5 rooms and the priority goes to the people who are actually teaching, and until 6 o'clock, all 5 rooms available are going to be used for lessons. So, until 6 o'clock, which is about 45 minutes from now, I'm just gonna set up shop right here. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you got and make it work. My aunt does live around here, so I could have gone to her house, but by the time I get there, set up, then I have to tear down, then I have to come back to be on time to teach. It's just, for me, it doesn't seem like it'd be worth it just to go there and then I'm back again just to take all that time driving. So I'm just gonna set up shop here and make it happen. I gotta practice my Mozart. First, gotta move this seat back. Okay, now I'm gonna pop the trunk and go get my stand. Oop, looks like I've got Rainy stand here. Okay, now step 3. I'm gonna place the stand unextended and open up this little puppy to open up the sheet music holder. Now that stand is set up, I just gotta hold it together in the seat and set up my clarinet, and we're gonna have a little jam session in the car until 6 p.m. So let me get to practicing. Alright, I'm all done with my practice session before teaching again. I ended up staying in the car just a little extra longer just because, by the time the kids get out at 6, they're talking to their parents. Sometimes the other teachers leave their stuff in their room. They take their time. I don't want to feel like I'm rushing them just to get back in the room. So I figured, just kill like 20 extra minutes in the car. And then by that time, I'm just going to pack my A clarinet because I only teach with B flat. And then I'll be done. Rainey told me this is like supposed to be like a low-key kind of gig, but the thing is, I've never met the string quartet before. I don't know how they play. They could be like freaking amazeballs for all I know. They all go to the conservatory, so I want to make sure I'm on top of my game. If I'm being honest, I haven't gotten a chance to practice the past 2 days because I've just been feeling a little physically sick, so I haven't gotten a chance really to hardcore practice this like I would a week before. So I really need to nail it in these next few days before before Friday, I go to San Francisco and rehearse with a string quartet the only time I'm gonna get before the actual performance. So gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I know Rainy's family knows me really well, so, you know, it's like mom and dad going to your band concerts. You know, they're proud of you no matter what. And I'm sure Rainy's family and Nelson, her fiance, will feel the same way. But you know what? I want to play more than just like getting through a performance. I want people to like enjoy hearing me play. I want someone to walk away from hearing me play feeling like, oh yeah, that was great. I really felt something. And you know, because for me, that's what playing music for other people is all about. Being able to make them feel something, evoke and remember certain emotions and feelings, and just, you know, feel that sense of humanity from listening to music like you normally do. I want people to feel that when I'm playing. So, you know, as a musician, I'm always working to kind of have that impact on people. And, you know, even though it's supposedly a low-key gig and it's for my best friend's wedding, that's no excuse. I still want to play my very best at all times. Anyways, I gotta go pack this up and go teach. I'll talk to you when I get back. Just finished teaching. It's nice and late, hence the really crappy lighting. Apologies for that. Oh my gosh, nothing gets me more winded than a long day of teaching. On top of all of the crazy stuff, you know, meeting and talking with people I did today, then you kick that off with a end of the day of teaching, and yeah, that really gets me at the end of the day. But you know what? I feel really energized. I feel really excited. I feel like this newfound energy, just like knowing that I'm going to get to work with some really cool people on music and content creation. I'm just really excited for all the stuff that's coming up. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to share that with you all too. Anyways, I'm going to cut the vlog here for today. Coming up on this next vlog, I'm going to document for you this San Francisco trip that I'm going to be playing the Mozart Quintet for, and it's going to be Rainy's wedding, so who doesn't love weddings? That's going to be a boatload of fun. So anyways, I will talk to you on the next vlog, which you won't see for another week, but technically that will start tomorrow for me. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye!